Hey there, Fletch from All Things Overlanding here, and today I'm going to be telling you what you may be missing if you bought one of these. So there are a number of companies that make this, right? Camp Lux, Kickass, tons and tons, Julka, there are tons of them. What I didn't realize when I bought them is that it is a water heater. You have to hook propane up to it, and the propane is what it uses to create the flame that heats the water. What I didn't realize is that there is no built-in pump in the majority of these. So if you're wondering about that, if you're wondering what pump you should run, I found one from Vevor, who, is one of those budget-minded brands that has had a really good track record, and I went with this Diaphragm pump. So today I'm just going to talk a little bit about it. I'm going to tell you kind of why you need this pump, and I'm going to, if you are looking to run a sort of a hot water shower setup, why this might be a good pump for you. So if you want to learn more about the Vevor pump and kind of how it functions in conjunction with a hot water shower, stay tuned.
Understand where it came from, but you got it, my got it. It began in the land of the sandstorm. I fought it, though I wanted everything to do with what you give to me. Loosening my grip.
All right, guys, so as I mentioned in the intro today, I'm just talking a little bit about why you need a pump like this if you're going to be running a hot water heated shower. Now check your shower, because all showers are a little bit different, right? But again, I totally didn't realize this. I bought this Kickass shower like a year ago. I was planning to build it into a box, make a big shower thing. I ran out of time for my big trip this year that was 2 weeks long, so I didn't get to it. But as I was leading up to that trip, that's when I realized, oh no, right? I have this shower, and when I started to actually research it, I'm like, wait, you need a pump to run the water. So obviously with these showers, right, they're instant hot water, but you have to plug in propane, and then you have to plug in some sort of a water source with pressure. It's not even just a water source. You can't drop a tube from this heated shower into like a jug of water that you have. You actually have to create the pressure to push the water through that's going to create your shower for you. Now that may sound stupid to some of you, but I had no idea. I did not realize that. I assumed that these boxed units, especially for how expensive they are, right? Like a Julka's $300-400. These are like $200-250. They're not inexpensive, right? So I kind of thought it was like, oh yeah, well of course you have to provide propane because that is the thing that heats up the water. But then I kind of just thought that there was like a way to drop a hose or something into a water source, like a creek or something, and then that there would be like a built-in pump within the water heater that would pull the water up in, create the pressure, run the shower, all that stuff, and just your propane would be what you need to plug in to create the heat. Not the case. So again, I will put a link in the description down below to this Vevor pump. This is just a great sort of diaphragm transfer pump. It's very reasonable. I think it's about $60. So keep in mind, you've already spent, 200-ish bucks on your Kickass shower. Now you've got to do this. You're going to need some tubing and things like that. But I'm going to show you what comes with the Vevor pump and why it's such a good option. It's super simple to use, which I really like. It's super simple to wire up the way that they've got it set up. And it's just very usable for this kind of use case. So basically you've got an in and an out, right? This is the way the pump works. So you're going to run one tube. This cover comes off. You're going to run one tube out to your water source, whether it be a creek or like a jug of water or whatever. And then you're going to run your output to your hot water heated shower. The thing with this that's pretty cool is it comes with a universal plug. So you could really easily just wire up the matching end of this universal plug to your 12-volt battery, whether it's your house battery or your starter battery. On the bottom here, it does have some nice rubber feet, which is pretty cool. So again, you can just set this up. So basically you're going to bring this with you. You're going to have your hot water heater. What I think I'm probably going to do is take a big sort of Pelican case and mount my shower in it and have a little spot in it or some sort of way to bungee cord the pump in there too and all the hosing for it. And then when I get to camp, I'm going to open that thing up so that I can access the shower, control the heat, that sort of thing. And I'm going to remove the pump and all the tubing. I'm going to set it up wherever I need it to go, run my cord from my battery to this thing, so it's got power, and then run my hoses to a creek, river, whatever is nearby, or my water jug if I want to just use existing water that I've got, and then run this into the bottom of the hot water heater, and I'll be good to go. So what comes with the Vevor pump? So it comes with these nice covers just so that you don't have to worry about debris and stuff getting into the pump when you're not using it. Again, it comes with that universal plug, so that makes it really easy to plug and unplug whenever you need to use it. It does come with some like thread wrapping tape for when you are getting these fittings and stuff onto it. And now you're going to need to look at your application. You're going to need to look at your shower to figure out exactly what you need from like a tubing standpoint and a hardware standpoint, but it should be relatively straightforward. And then in addition to that, it comes with this really nice sort of like screen strainer that you would put on the vacuum side so that, you know, any water that's coming in, it's going to strain out any big stuff. So again, you're just taking a shower. It doesn't necessarily need to be potable water. You don't need to drink it necessarily, but this will keep big stuff out and debris from damaging the motor, and then just make it so that your water's a little bit cleaner that you're using to shower with, whether it be from a creek or a river. And then you've got these sort of quick release water bungs, if you will, that you could attach like, you know, like a food grade or whatever, like one of those tubes, the tubes that you would use to run your water into the water heater and into your water source. But so you basically have everything you need to run this except for the tubing that you're going to need to then hook it up to your shower. And again, that's going to depend on your application, your shower. This thing does also have like shut-off protection and things like that, so when it senses that it's built up pressure and you're not using it, like in the instance of a shower, it's going to turn itself off so it doesn't keep pumping and building up pressure while you're not, you know, utilizing the shower. So it does have some smart functionality that's going to aid in its use with this type of shower thing. But what I mainly wanted to focus on is just that you need a pump or something like this in order to actually run a hot water system or a shower like the Kickass or the Julka or whatever. The other nice thing about it is you don't have to hook it up to a shower. So if you wanted to just pump water to put out a fire, for example, let's say that you're at camp and you had your fire burning all night and you've got hot embers and you want to just be super safe, but you had a creek nearby, you could hook this thing up to power really quick, run your tube out and use it as a hose basically at camp to clean off stuff, use it as a rinse kit. You could use it for a number of things for $60. You could use it to clean off stuff, use it for a variety of things, putting out fires, etc. So again, for $60, this thing's pretty sweet. It's pretty easy to use. It's pretty simple and straightforward, but I just wanted to kind of share that as an option. Again, I will put a link in the description down below. If you are looking for a good pump that will match up well with a heated shower, this would be a good option for you. Of course, if you have any questions or anything like that, post up in the comments down below. I'd love to answer them. If you guys have feedback, if you have other things that you've used, other pumps that you've used, post up about those too. Love to hear from you in the comments. In the description below will be links to all my other social channels. So wherever you want to hang out, come hang out. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, podcast. I've got all kinds of stuff, all different kinds of ways to engage, and I'd love to hear from you guys. Also in the description is a link to my website where I've got stickers and patches. Funny overlanding camping stickers and patches. Go check them out. I think you'll find that they're pretty good, pretty cool, pretty funny. They're super high quality PVC material, so they're going to last for a long time. Definitely check those out as well. And then last but not least, there are links to my Patreon group where we've got a 24/7 Discord and we all kind of chat 24/7. It's awesome. And then the Newbie Overlanders Facebook group. Totally free to join, tons of members across the world with all different kinds of rigs, all different locations. So if you're looking to meet people that are newer to overlanding like yourself, if you're looking to help people that are newer to overlanding, if you're looking for information in general about overlanding, that may be a good place for you. So we'd love to have you. If the video was helpful for you, click that like button. If you are not already, make sure to click that subscribe button, click the bell to be notified when new videos drop. I do a couple every week, so there's tons of great content coming on this channel all the time, and I'd love to have you as a subscriber. So again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.